everyone, welcome back to Katie's Budgeting Life. I am Katie, and happy, what's today? Wednesday? Yeah, happy Wednesday. It is about to be Easter weekend. If you all see, I got my nails done. Pretty Easter colors. So today we are going to be doing a video about how to budget for a trip or vacation or anything that you guys have planned. Whether it be seeing your family or whether it be going out with your friends or a cruise. But anyway, we're going to just be setting up my budget for my trip and how to know how much money I'm going to need and how I'm going to get there by the time the trip comes. So if that interests you at all, or if you just feel like listening to me talk, go ahead and stick around. Let me get everything ready and I will be right back. Okay, so for those of you that are new or do not remember, we are planning a trip to Nashville, Tennessee in the end of August. We live in Maryland. We are going to be driving. We're doing a road trip. And we are going to be seeing our favorite band, which is the Lumineers. And there was a couple people that were like, when they saw the Lumineers envelope, they were like, oh, we thought that was for teeth. It's funny. Anyway, but no, I have an envelope specifically to try to save money towards seeing the Lumineers. So anyway, so what we will do, I can't write straight. I don't know. All right. So we're just going to put Nashville trip. And sorry. Anyway, wait, how do I turn this off? So I have my boyfriend's other phone. I don't know. Okay. So anyway, I'm using his work phone to do a calculator. So you guys will see a calculator, and it just started ringing, and I didn't know what to do. So what we're doing is we're going to be leaving Monday, August 29th. And we're going to drive overnight because that's actually the first day of school for our kids. And then we will be coming back September 3rd, which is a Saturday. And then I think we'll just once we check out, well, then we'll drive back. So ultimately it's going to be 4 nights in the hotel. It's going to be actually 6 days of a car rental. So anyway, let's do the categories. So the first category that we're going to have is the rental car. And Phil actually has a business account with National. And we are going to be getting the car for, I believe, the whole time. I don't know however many days, but it's actually $300 even. I think that's really good for a car. And then we have the next category is going to be gas. Now we'll get back to that. Then we have a food category. And then we have the hotel, which we did already book that. And I don't know what's going on right now, but that one is $500 even. He's booking everything and it's becoming even amounts. So that's $500. Then we have the tickets for the concert. And we have a miscellaneous category. And we have one other category. Now, so the Lumineers, like I said, is Phil and our favorite band. We've loved them for a long time. We have the first time we actually went to see them, we ended up getting a tattoo together, him and I, they have a video, and a music video, and there's a little wave tattoo. Let me see if I can show you actually. Oh, hold on. There we go. So it's just a wave tattoo. He has the same one. And, they put their new album came out, and there's actually a new little logo that we want to get together, and it's going to go right under there. So we are going to do that in Nashville. So I think I'm going to do the miscellaneous as the tattoo as well. So we'll just do miscellaneous tattoo. It's a very small tattoo, but we still have to budget for it. So these are our categories. So these both are fixed. They're already locked in. Now, these are the variable ones, the ones where we don't know exactly how much it's going to be. But for the miscellaneous and the tattoo, is going to be, I'm going to say $250 for that. Because when we got our tattoos done before, it was like 60 or 70 a piece, and then that'll give us like $100 of miscellaneous stuff. So that's $250. Now the tickets, I already purchased the tickets. However, I have not taken the money out yet because they were all selling out very fast, and I knew that we made the agreement that we were going to do this and we were going to budget. So I did purchase the tickets because I didn't want them to sell out, and Phil wanted us to get right in the front because it's something that it's just amazing. It's truly amazing when we go to these concerts together. It's like, if you have someone or just a friend or somebody that you can just connect with on such a deep level, when you guys do something together, that's what Phil and I are. We just connect at a level. It's like no one else is in the room, and it's just him and I singing to each other. And it's just, I'm about to get emotional. But anyway, it's just truly an amazing time. But anyway, the tickets that we want are right in the front, and they are extremely expensive. But Phil said, if this is the one thing we're going to do this year, I want us to be in the front. I want this to be what we want. And I agreed. So the tickets, just go with me. 2 tickets is $715.26. Now remember, this is all going to be budgeted. And this is right in the front. We get other things, I know. But anyway, that's a lot. I'm aware it's a lot, but it's that we both wanted. And we know that this is our only trip for the whole year. So we're going to budget for it. Like I said, I did already purchase it through, I think it's called like Klarna or something like that. But I don't even have my first payment due. And the interest doesn't accrue until the first payment is actually due. So I can pay it in full for the same amount. And I am very close to having that much anyway, so I'm about to pay it off and it'll be fine. So now the variable ones is going to be our gas and our food. So when it comes to gas, what I wanted to do was show you, when I added it up, here's the calculator. When I added up the gas, it's about 700 miles. So I'm assuming that him and I are going to get a bigger car because when we get a rental, he can like pick out of the lot, and we usually get like a nicer truck because that's what, it's our vacation. So, what I think, we're going to do is about, if you average, so 700 miles to, and then you do 700 miles back. And then when you think about driving there, I mean, like during the trip, I would give us maybe 200 miles to 250, something like that. So 1,600 miles. So then when you, let's say that you have to take how much you think a whole tank is going to get. So I would say maybe 280, just because you want to over budget. So if you think your car is going to be getting 350 miles to a tank, just say maybe 280 to 300. So if we do 280, so 1,600, and then you divide it by 280 for the miles, that comes to about, let's just say about six tanks. And then let's say, now this is just the biggest thing because we don't know what gas is going to be like, but let's just say it'll be $70. Let's go 75 to fill it. And then you multiply that by 6. So that comes out to $450 for gas. Now, I know that's overwhelming, but that's also more than what it actually is supposed to be. So we want to over budget. So $450 for gas. And then what we want to do is food. Now, we're going to be there. So we have the 29th at night. So we have snacks, everything like that. And then we have all day Monday, all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, all day Friday. And then we're coming back Saturday. So it's technically 6 days. Technically, of eating and everything like that. And then when I thought about it, if him and I just get like 2 meals a day, I don't know how expensive Nashville is. I heard they're expensive. I really have no idea. But what I came out to do is about $100 a day. That's, again, I'm over budgeting. So I have it to be $625. Now, again, I'm over budgeting. Just keep remembering that. So that's kind of the main categories that we have. Of course, we'll have like our I don't know, anything else we want to do before, like get our nails done or get our hair cut or whatever. If there's like a, I don't know, anything that we want to do like miscellaneous wise, hopefully we'll have enough money for it. The tattoo idea might fail and we might not want to do it, and then we'll just have this extra money too. But anyway, so now what we want to do is add up all these categories, right? So we have 300, 450, 625, 500, 7, let's just say 716, and 250. All right. So that comes out to $2,841. So let's just say, again, to keep over budgeting, let's just say it's going to be $2,900 for everything. Okay. Now remember, I know this looks like a lot, but in reality, when I was looking at flights and things like that, it was astronomical. And then when we get there, we still have to rent a car. We still, we don't have to pay as much for gas. But when I did everything, just the car, and we love taking road trips together. Like, we don't do it that often anymore because of the kids, but that's just something that we love to do. So we are going to do that. All right. So we have $2,900. So now what we wanted to do was look at a calendar to see how many pays we have until the actual trip. Now remember, this is going to get paid after we bring the car back. We need this during. This is going to get paid once we're there. This is the only thing that we've paid in advance. So everything is pretty much I have to have once the trip comes. So when I looked, we actually have 10 pays. 10 paychecks until we get there, or until the trip comes. So what we first want to do before we figure out how much we need to save every paycheck, I do have envelopes that are for vacations. Now, I was telling this in my last video, I literally have 3 envelopes that are all towards vacation. So anyway, so what we'll want to do is subtract this money first, because this is all just going towards the trip. So the Luminaire says 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. So let's just keep a running total. 75. All right. Then we have, sorry, he just got a text alert and I don't think I'm allowed to show it. Okay. So 75. And then I think I'm going to combine all these just to make it easier. Then we have the Nashville envelope. I think I might just put it on my Nashville envelope. All right, then we have 75 in here. So we're going to do another 75. And then, now, Phil is going to Atlanta next month for his cousin's graduation. And I'm trying to cash flow that. I'm trying to not take it out of here. So I'm going to count all of this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84. 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. So $437 in vacation now. So we have this, and then we'll do plus 437, which comes out to $587. So when we have that 2,900, we want to subtract 587 because that's what we already have. So already have. So when you subtract 2,900 minus the 587, that comes out to $2,313. And then what we're going to do is divide this by the 10 paychecks that we have. So we'll divide it by 10. And that comes out to $231. So let's just say 232. Oops. $232 a paycheck. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but you have to remember, I have multiple savings challenges going that I am planning on putting a good amount of. Basically, with our savings challenges, Phil and I made an agreement that we were going to split the money. We're going to split the money. And then whatever we want to do with that portion is what we can do. I know that I'm not allowed to say this because he yelled at me and told me that he was going to push back whatever he had planned by 2 months. But I'm hoping that the money that he's getting, he is saving it towards a ring for me. But with my money, what I was going to do was split whatever I get and put half straight into my vacation. and we're going, and then the other half can go into whether I want it to be the snowball, whether I want my personal savings, whatever. So we have a $3,000 challenge that I was looking at, and we were both going, and when I looked at the pace that we're going, we actually should be finishing it in the very beginning of August. That is also, I mean, of course, that's God willing, nothing happens, everything like that. But that's going to be, if we split it, that's $1,500, then split it in half, it's $750. So that's going to go straight into it. Then we have another one that's $1,000. We split that, you know, portion's going to go in there. So we have a lot of challenges that are going to be finished before this, which I'm hoping, praying. And then we don't have to do $231 a paycheck. However, at least we have a base of where we think we're supposed to be. So you can do this with, you know, anything. You can just budget what you know everything's going to be. And again, we're over budgeting. And then we know how much we need for every paycheck, which is $231. Again, that's not going to happen. But we do have these savings challenges. And if you know that you can't do that, well, then maybe you can start adjusting certain things so it will work. I know that I'm probably going to get backlash for the price of these tickets. However, if you love something so much and you know that it is your vacation and is your trip, and you know that you're doing it with the love of your life, and you're not getting any more trips, this is definitely, I'm okay with spending this amount. I am 100% okay with it. So yeah, so that is basically what we're going to be at now. I think, like I said, I am going to I'm going to take Lumineers out now that I'm here, and I'm going to put it into this envelope. And this will be, and I got to get a tracker for this. So we'll put that in there, and then we're going to take away our Lumineers envelope for now. And then I'm still debating on the vacation if I want to put that together. I just need to know how I'm going to do him to go to his cousin's graduation next month, if I want to take money out of here or what I'm going to do. But anyway, also I have, you know, because of all your support, I do have some of my YouTube checks, so some money can go into that. So there's still a little bit of wiggle room with like the actual amount of paychecks that I'm getting, because, you know, there can be raises, there could be, you know, my part-time job, anything like that. So, but this is a good starting point. I hope I helped just a little bit. You definitely just want to divide the total amount of money by how many paychecks you have, and that is a good baseline of how you want to do your budget, and know that you're going to have enough before you leave. All right, guys, that is the oh, hold on a second. Okay, so I didn't realize that I had zoomed you guys in that whole time, but anyway, now you're zoomed out. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I helped with budgeting just a little bit better for you guys when it comes to a trip. I guess my biggest thing to take away from this is, and that I need to remember, is even when you're trying to get out of debt and trying to you know, get yourself to financial freedom, you still have to look forward to something. You still have to find a love to do something, be with your significant other, you know, spend that time with them. And, you know, we also have to remember, with all this, we still have a fun envelope. We have a date night envelope. We have, you know, things that we can dip into, and you guys deserve it. Anybody deserves to go on a trip. And I have to remember that as well, because in the beginning, I wasn't really 100% on board with this, but Phil explained it to me. We are all working so hard. We need to reward ourselves, and we are now looking forward to something, and we are saving for it, and we are doing everything we can. And even though we're still following the snowball and the debt freedom and everything like that, we still have a life. We still need to enjoy our time together. So anyway, I could ramble on. I don't know. I'm in a real talking mood right now, but anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. My next video is going to be my budget breakdown for our second April paycheck. Thank you all so much, and until the next video, bye-bye.